Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to another episode of Channel Your Light, Own Your Intuitive with myself, Erin Chandler. For those of you who wish to connect with me for private sessions, intuitive guidance, or any of our courses, please feel free to find the link to my website in the video description box below. I have a very special message for somebody here. It's like reaching out in the ethers is what it feels like. And it doesn't feel like a sad message. I'm hearing the angelical realms. It's really a message of absolute support. So how do I describe this, Spirit? So it's almost like I'm going about doing my daily business and suddenly this song starts playing so loud with such a light, etheric, spiritual, ethereal energy to it. Feeling it through the collective consciousness, feeling like the angelical realms are just popping down with a message of support, love, hope, encouragement. And I'm being told to really reference for somebody on here, whoever this message is for, you're not doing it wrong. There's like a dip. You're going through a valley is what it feels like. And the song that's playing for you in absolute heart-centered, higher heart support is, even if we can't find heaven, I'll walk through hell with you. Love, you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna stand by you. I will link that song in the video description box below. It feels like somebody needs to know that whatever you're experiencing right now, it could be like these, I'm seeing massive swells of emotions. I'm seeing like tidal waves, tsunamis of emotions for some people on here. And that may not be what everyone is experiencing, but that's specifically who this message is for. It feels very, very strong. And in those giant swells, I'm hearing, let go, dear heart. Let go. Allow the emotions to simply just flow out of you. When we have a tsunami, they're showing me the wreckage that happens afterwards. When the water hits the shores, it literally takes out everything that's been rooted on the earth plane, the buildings, like you name it. You all know how destructive a tsunami can be. In this aspect, I'm Archangel Michael. Okay, I have Archangel Michael is referencing for me this is not a destructive wave. This is a clearing, cleansing, and purging wave. And I also have somebody on here. I can hear your higher self saying, when is this going to be done? Because I feel like I've had so many stages of purging and so many layers and so much stuff that I've had to clear out and get through and level up. And I feel like it just keeps coming back again and back again and back again. Final is the word that I'm hearing. Final purge. It's like a final purging of that portion of your consciousness or your experience or attachments or things like that. This tsunami is not destructive in the way that it would be on the earth plane to earthly 3D matter. This is a tsunami of deep, deep emotions. We are in the state of the 13th zodiac sign, which is the healer. It is the death, the transformation, and the rebirth. It's balancing the energies. The tsunami is here to literally purge out and clear out all of those emotional, energetic attachments. So whatever you're going through, take heart, let go, surrender. The sooner you surrender, the sooner it moves through you. It's almost like I'm seeing somebody trying to hold back, not knowing what to do, trying to hold it in, also wondering if it's yours. There's all these 1,001 questions, or feeling really unsettled or ungrounded or unable to feel comfortable in your own skin. So this is part of the 1212 portal energy. So that's one piece of it. It is massive energy, but it's actually a tidal wave of all the emotions tied to attachments and limiting self-beliefs or perceptions, or anything that would potentially get in the way of you having structure and discipline for the next phase of the journey once we cross the threshold of this 1212 portal. So let's go, let's go, let go. That's what they keep saying. It's like, I'll walk through hell with you. Love, you're not alone, 'cause I'm gonna stand by you. There's another piece of the song they're playing now. Okay, darling, if your wings are broken, please take mine so yours can open too. because I'm going to stand by you. So it's clearly, a spirit is really, and I have a mother in spirit as well. She may be living or deceased, but I'm hearing deceased. So this is somebody with a deceased mother, just as a confirmation for somebody who really needed it. And somebody's father, apparently. We're just going to have the whole gang show up here because somebody here really needs to know in this swell, in this tsunami, you have a net of loved ones in spirit. And it's like, I'm seeing you in the darkness. It feels very dark right now, like at the depths of the bottom of the ocean. But what you're not seeing, I'm seeing you almost like with the abandoned, it's an abandoned, like you're sitting there with your hands in your, holding your face, and that whole aspect of disappointment and sadness and confusion and darkness and all of these things. What you don't see because your hands are covering your face, asking why, I want to say, what you don't see is there's literally, and I'm going to call this a net of light. It's golden, sparkling, infused, divine, angelical realm. I am presence, God, source, spirit, creator. And it's a net, and it's holding you. It's holding you while you move through this tsunami of emotions, this deep unsettledness. They're saying, remember, you can't go anywhere. You can't drown in this energy. You've got a net of light carrying you. Or being reminded of the footprints in the sand, where the story is that Jesus carries you in your darkest moments. Did you know that in your darkest moments, when it is the darkest, that is when you are surrounded the most. We don't often see it in those spaces. Why don't we see it in those spaces? Usually because we're so focused on the dark, or we feel like we're blindfolded. But that's actually the place where the divine is so surrounded, so a tender arms. Like I'm seeing groups of people hold their arms around you in that darkness, creating this sphere and this circle of light, of compassion, of kindness, of just holding you while you do this last hard thing, is what I want to say. And I say this last hard thing because this is the last hard thing that has to do with the whole first half of your life, is what it feels like. And it really is a tsunami intended to take out the emotions, the attachments, energetic cords, any belief systems that literally, again, I'm going to repeat this, would be getting in the way or would interfere with the next phase of your journey, that would negatively impact or negate from you actually taking physical, actual, structural, disciplined steps to make your dreams happen. They're telling me it's like you've dreamed all these dreams and you've done all this work and you've been doing your best and you've been being faithful and you've been going with the flow. And it's like you keep getting hit every once in a while. You get a tsunami and then you feel all this light, bright energy, and then a tsunami and all this light, bright energy. They're like, this is the final tsunami of this stage of the game. That's how I'm hearing it. This is the final tsunami. So just let go, dear heart. I'm being shown butterflies. I'm also seeing the dragonfly, which is truth transcends illusion. If you are going to put your faith in anything, put your faith in the divine, because the divine has its faith in you. So if we put our faith in the divine, knowing that the divine has their faith in us, it gives us a little more sense of trust to let go, allow the emotions to flow through us, to purge that final thing. I'm being told it's directly tied to something that you've experienced in your life, and it's going to be something that's related to a story of your life. It's a theme, and that's why it has this deep emotion. It's like calling the deep emotion of that aspect of it. Let it roll through you. The sooner you do, the sooner it's passed through, the sooner you're cleared. And I'm seeing the sunshines come out now, and I'm hearing the song that, I can't remember what the song is, but it's something about we only have rainbows. There's only rainbows after the rain, and the sunshine. Between the rain and the sunshine comes the rainbow, which leads you into that sun, something like that. I can't remember the song or the lyrics or the tune of it. I'm just being reminded, it's pinging for me. So maybe it's, because there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. Maybe that's what the song is. It's definitely clearly a rainbow song for somebody. whatever you're going through right now. I've got the angelical realms. I've got somebody's mom and somebody's dad. I've got this whole team of guides, spirit guides. I'm being told this is also a message for a rainbow warrior who's really been through the ringer, is what I want to say. They're saying really been through the ringer, particularly through 2023. I'm going to stand by you, even if we can't find heaven. I'll walk through hell with you. Love, you're not alone, 'cause I'm going to stand by you. You need to know that literally teams of people in spirit are standing by you. In addition, those of us who are embodied on the collective consciousness, who sense others, spirit embodied, all the other individuated souls in the collective consciousness, we typically will sense these deep rocks and swells, highs and lows, shifts and changes, particularly the massive vibrational ones like this one of the 1212. The 1212 portal is literally stepping into your activation of your God particle or your full I am presence, the embodiment of it. It's that aspect there. And in that I am presence, in that activation of the God particle or the 144 or the chosen, because we're all chosen. This was you choosing. That's why you've been doing all this work. So you could choose you. And it steps into that I am presence. In the I am presence, it's such a powerful flow of energy. And anytime I'm in that state of flow, it's like things are easy. Manifesting is easy. Creating things is easy. Action is easy. So whoever this message is for, this tsunami is that washing away, deep purging, and it could feel visceral for some of you. It could feel very visceral, like illogical, comes out of nowhere. You don't really understand it. It really is pulling out those deep wounds from our subconscious that sometimes we're not even aware are still there or rooted down in there. But it's pulling that out so that as you step into this embodiment, this new phase, next phase of your journey, that I am presence that you embody, which is really the whole of you, unapologetically, there's a flow of action associated with it. It's a balance, feminine and masculine. So if we have an imbalance in our feminine energy within us, our receptivity or receiving in the sacral or anywhere else, or we have the masculine energy that we have an imbalance, which is our personal power, all of those different aspects to take action. That's what the tsunami is clearing right now. Any of the emotional attachments from old wounds and old DNA particles that were written and coded into your DNA for the first phase of your journey, that's what's being purged out through a tsunami of emotions, unsettledness, feeling like you can't ground. Like this is really intense energy for this 1212 portal. And Spirit just really wanted me to come on here and share this message. And I trust that. And I hope it helps. If your wings are broken, please take mine so yours can open too, is what the divine is saying. And I'm going to stand by you. And the divine is standing by you. So take heart. I am sending whoever this message is for much love at this time, because there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. They're saying, be here, be present, allow, and then look forwards, because you have such a brilliant, beautiful future ahead of you. And it happens right here in this present moment, surrendering to the tsunami and releasing all of these things, these emotions, energies, and thought forms and experiences from your energy and your experience. Until next time, beautiful souls.